This is a place of worship for the spiders to gather. The way the lighting works in this camera is probably not the best, but I think you get the idea. Lots of webs. Closed off areas. And yet, the ceiling seems refurbished. Clearly someone still cares about the sacredness of this place. So this building that we've just entered this is the bell tower the whole time. Wow. And so the rest of this place is just the rest of the abbey. Talk about being the fishers of men, as you say. Monument and the castle. Robert the Bruce. Of course, yes.
I was a little bit early.
Don't worry, I made it. Oh wow! Oh, this is quite the exotic place. Oh my days. Wow, you got a full-scale model there. See, here so you come to life with augmented reality. Oh wow. Exhibit temporarily out of order. Oh man, that's a disappointment. That's a really cool idea. Wow. This is a spectacular view. Sheer drops without barriers beyond this point. Oh, oh wow, look at that garden. As long as you don't look down the wall, you're in for a nice view. Hey, is that Falkirk over there? I recognize those smoky puff stuff. I think that's Falkirk over there. See, this is the advantage that you smaller people have. Ah, cute, a wee peeky hole. This must be a wee shooty place. Huh. Interesting design choice. I never knew pigs' bladders could be that big. Big pig. Roll up for the mystery tour. Oh look, there's a few poppy statues there. Oh wow, that's a quite a strong, pungent smell. These long poles or cleeks cat by hooks were raised by teams of men to knock down flaming roof beams. Ah, very clever. Early fire brigade. Well done. These things are enormous. This must take several people to carry one of these. I mean, human beings have always been quite smart. It's just a case of what they can get access to. Look at that wood craftsmanship. We'll do Miss Mouse. Mary Mouse. Mary Mousey.
Variant.
This is clearly meant for us to puzzle and figure out. Don't think I can figure that out. Of course we can figure this out. Ah. A continuation of the carvings we were seeing earlier. Touch the Stirling head to feel the depth of the carving.
These serve as a huge advertisement for the campaign, celebrating his taste and credentials. The palace is as much a political statement as it is a royal residence. An incredible response to the in the 1530s, something interesting was happening. Coinciding with new building works, a number of ancient Roman sculptures were uncovered. Among the finds was this statue of the goddess Flora. Could use it for significant finds of these James's years in Scotland. Unfortunately, this sculpture in the palace. She is there to tell us trust me. The similarities in this, the way she holds her drapery across her legs, and her raised left hand suggested James in the sculpture was more than classical counterpart. Looking for Palace 500 years after the built. And this is just one of the facts remarkable sculpture demonstrated all the more than a unique piece of European masonry architecture. What you will see is James's grand design and a very
Gosh, I never would have known that these statues were meant to represent Roman gods and goddesses to signify the rule of the king. Not to mention a statue on the left of James V himself. Thanks to modern technology, modern people would have properly find out what the statues would have looked like in their heyday. Maybe they would have been colored back in the day. Maybe. Spot the light. That is a very interesting looking lion.
It's like a
Sunflower lion.
Feel that. Look at the candlestick.
How about this lion?
Yes.
Right, get the cannon ready. Right, to the foundation of it all. Well, there is a chimney. But you gotta keep these halls warm. Big fancy place. Whoa. Oh, wow. Look at that. To think it was a guaranteed one-way trip to the afterlife if you just plummet down. Coat of arms. I am. I wonder what that would mean. Ooh. Very delicate stuff. Chalky material. Oh wow, look at that. I mean, that's obviously a replica, but yes, I would imagine that would be roaring fire back in the day. With the lion and the unicorn. It's a very Scottish symbol if I've ever seen one. Gosh, there's Latin on there as well. Oh wow! Oh wow! A triptych. This must have been something used by Mary Queen of Scots. Stade genetrix ora pro hobis. No, wait. That's not an H, that's I. Hobis. Whatever. All the kings and queens, I presume. Gosh. Didn't we see that particular picture of James just yesterday at the abandoned chapel? That gold needs polished. Come here. Glory to the Most High God. Wow, spectacular view as well. Isaiah prophesying the Messiah to come. My God will help me. With that he shall condemn me. Though that all shall wax old as a garment, the moth shall eat them up.
Like worshipping here would be like.
Oh, you would have had dozens of people in here. In fact, given the local council, I wouldn't be surprised if you could fit almost everyone who lived there at the time in here. I mean, there's bigger. Well, this is really well. There's a chapel and then there's a cathedral, right? I suppose if this chapel were any bigger, it would be a cathedral, right? Fruit, lion, coat of arms. up in here. Yeah, that's a great hole, all right.
Estás limpiando constantemente el...
There's the unicorn symbol again. For those of you who don't know, unicorns are actually a national animal for Scotland. Aye. Every nation has a sense of the fantastical and the wonders they bring.
You are here. Or 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 here.
Bumps to that thing. You're right, actually. There's the James V statue we saw earlier, and then there's all the Greek gods and goddesses. Oh wait, I think if you look up, there might be some of this. Granddad would have loved this place. He was a carpenter. Now, yeah, I think these carvings are meant to be looked at a specific angle, because from this angle, yeah, that looks great, but when you look at this angle, it looks kind of funny. They still have stone carvers to this day. Douglas Gardens.
Yep, 11 and it's 11.
Wow.
Get it up here.
I think children would have loved to play around here, although they probably would have regretted kicking the ball overboard. How often does someone get the privilege to say, I touched plants at the Stirling Castle? I'm just imagining Attack on Titan. It'd be like a titan the size of the Wallace Monument there, then people would have to fend off. Spectacular place.
Nicholas Sergeant couldn't do anything about it.
He's like, he paid so much money into the truck.
Ours is,
What kind of a trophy is this? That's the mark of her interest in the regiment.
Yeah.
That's another big trophy.
Oh, it's an Inuit on the front and it's like a bull's head.
Carved whale vertebrae.
Imagine that being a one for you.
An Australian reward. Quite the prize, mate.
That's all the people who died.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
right, that's not the people who were in there, guys. Not that that's...
Okay, now that's a big trophy. I mean, look at that. That is a big trophy. I can imagine the late Sean Connery playing as someone like him. Whoa, paintings for every occasion. Re-entry into crater Aden, 3rd of July, 1967. Mutiny in the South Arabian Armed Forces flared mortiously during the morning of the 20th of June, 1967. The blackest day in Aden's history as a British colony. The Battle for Hill, Korean War, 23rd of September 1950. Aden, that's in Arabia, right? Quite the operation. Oh, would you look at that? Paintings duplicating graphic novels. There's a first. The Troubles, Northern Ireland, 1920s, 1972 to 2003. Oil on canvas by Stuart Brown in 2023. Oh, so this was a recent painting. That would explain. Fighting Spirit, 1988. The painting was made in 1988. Ah, yes, this depicts the 1917 wartime. Presented by Lieutenant Gen. Sir Patrick Palmer, colonel of the regiment. Most very talented artists in the military. Profound stuff. recognition of those who fought in the Great War, including his father, Captain C.D. Palmer, 2nd Battalion, 1916 to 1917. The painting manifestly captures the jocks going over the top, led by a young officer. It was often only a matter of a few weeks before the young Argylls on the Western Front were wounded or killed. Man. And this... Singapore. The Causeway, Singapore, 31st of January, 1942. A painting made by Peter Archer in 1984. The year of George Orwell. Glad you understood that reference. What is it with the regiment and their big trophies?
That one, they were saying, the huge one, though, that would have been like, say, for big parties and like big meals and...
That would make sense.
Look at that, Stirling Centre.
Yeah, aye.
It's a wee house that I want to live in.
See.
Lego train.
Oh, would you look at that? Signatures. The signatures have been stitched in.
Não sei como é que não. Não.
Poor souls. Oh, I found the ghost. Ooh, it's a spooky. Saw it there. Spooky ghost. Oh, prayer book. Oh, that's precious.
1916,
That
1917.
is very precious. Scripture reads to my Christian friend, it is only the thought of dying in this country which keeps me alive. Gosh.
Oh, I can't imagine.
depression.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a gas mask. I have a friend who works in medical care. He said that the human body is an intricate work of art. Very intricate. You can't have anything like out of place. It has to be in harmony, and it's so complex. Oh, look at that. Prosthetics at the time. Oh, good grief. Mosquitoes. Mosquito nets were issued for the first time in the First World War to prevent malaria. Insecticide and new drugs became available during the Second World War, improving the British Army's ability to fight in Southeast Asia. Good grief.
Oh.
Huh?
So did you see the Bible that saved man's life?
Oh gosh, yes. I've heard stories like this.
Shell hit the machine gun spraying pieces. The
Yes.
Bible in rubber pocket slowed the velocity of a piece of gun sight and
It's
stopped it ripping from
amazing.
his chest.
That's amazing.
And then that's one that he was carrying when he was killed. Oh dear.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear?
Oh.
I talked my husband back to life. Oh, isn't that miraculous? Oh gosh, that's the power of love right there. We can't survive without love. Amazing stuff. Princess Elizabeth, 1940s. Queen during a visit to the regimental castle. Huh. So she saw the really big trophy too.
Yeah. Oh, that was our outfit. Yeah, it was always our outfit. There's a photograph of it. How lovely.
Made from a shell and bullet casings in 2008. This altar cross. That's very clever. Amazing. Something that was used for violence can now be used for peace. What is love? Never forget that. It's very important, the virtues and values that come from this worldview. Can't just hand wave them away. They're crucial during the time of war. Absolutely transcendent stuff. Playing for the Queen.
See him, Scott Mervyn.
Yeah.
Well, I know of him. He used to be a scout with Susan and Philip. And his wife was really good friends with my cousin Kirsten.
All right.
Scott and Morven Mervyn.
And they all played for the Queen.
Yes.
Wow.
In the morning, first thing in the morning, when they're
Wow.
in like, say like say Balmoral or in Edinburgh, if she was in Edinburgh.
Oh wow, they actually made A kilted action man figure.
Wow.
I never would have guessed. Oh, I see another Lego man. Just there.
Oh, is that where you're looking?
Might want to get your Bible. There's a ghost nearby.
Who's that?
The Lego man's just by the
good
hat.
grief. Oh, the Lego man.
Look at that smile on her face. Shall we?
Yep. Apple crumble in there, can
Yeah, quite the place to have the apple crumble. It's alright.
I have sausage.
The jobs steadily advanced, picking fruit as they moved through the orange groves. The steepness of the ridge allowed some cover.
This is a more recent battle.
And the advance continued. The battle then became very confused, with vicious bayonet fighting. Again and again, they went into
Uncle was in Cyprus in 1958 because his mother died, like my gran died, and he had to come home from Cyprus.
Gosh.
Because,
Captain King and Regimental Sergeant Major Monteith were awarded the Military Cross for their action. However, the fight was not over. The Jocks then marched a distance of 69 miles over 4 days, arriving in Randall. They were ordered to advance on Jerusalem. The weather was appalling. That night, the rain developed into torrential showers of hail, driven by strong and bitterly cold winds. Everyone's clothing had become very ragged. The shorts of some were torn to ribbons. Hilts stood the hardware better. The boots of many were now bundles of rags bound together with string and putty. Many were very footsore, and men had been seen to take their boots off and bind their puttees round their wounded feet, continuing to march over the rocky ground in this way, cheerful and keen as ever.
Actual katana sword.
But these men were not laboring forward to comfort and rest, but to further hardships and fighting, and possibly wounds and death. To move the artillery up, they had to construct a road over 14 miles of hill. Despite this, they went on to capture their objective, Nevi Samuel, the historic gateway for every army capturing Jerusalem. The Argyles raised 27 battalions in the First World War, of which 15 were deployed on operations on the Western Front, Macedonia, Gallipoli, and Palestine. The first and second battalions were initially manned by professional soldiers.
Sorry.
Telling you about the piper, Scott
Right.
Melvin. That's his pipes that he played. See the bagpipes?
Wow.
Played by Corporal Scott Melvin during the Five Scots Operation 2 in Afghanistan in 2008.
Gosh. Wow.
Since the Second World War, Western
Very well done, isn't it?
Absolutely. you want to send me to the afterlife from here, you'd better have a really precise aim. Anyway. For candle or something.
Oh, sorry. You came out too quick one.
Oh, sorry. I have to duck down every time I get in here. Duck down here. Right.
Drop your pennies!
Ah, she's putting Randy Man Savage a run for his money. Whose colours will be flown here?
No, è poi qua. Vieni con la dama.
Looks cozy enough. Wonder what all that's about. The hole I saw would have led down to there. Oh yes, I remember seeing that arch, yes. Let's take a shortcut. A risky shortcut. Excuse us.
Robert II is Robert the Bruce's grandson. Robert the Bruce's daughter Marjorie marries a man called Walter the Steward. I always think that makes him sound like he was the butler or a servant. He wasn't. He was one of the highest lords of the land. His title was Steward of all Scotland. So that's where the Stewart name comes from Walter the Steward. So that makes Robert II the first of the Stewart kings. And when he builds this gate in 1381,
Model of the halls. Hammer beam roof. Oh yeah, it's the intricacies of just getting the windows right. Intricacies, the smoothness of the woodwork. He would have been all over for it. He would have loved it. He would have absolutely loved it. Right. This is their powder magazine. And there's a very strict set of rules. It says, no light to be used in any magazine, except for that one, apparently. Oh wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a electric light. Yep, no light except for that one. The start of the hunt. The unicorn is. Oh, right. Oh gosh. Oh wow. This is. Oh, not this. I've got to take record off. Wow. So the unicorn is the Christ figure of the story. Ah, amazing. I know a friend of mine who would love this.
Your friend.
A friend, yes. Oh, I know she would. Fascinating. Whoa. A team collaboration. Is that the tapestry there? Or is... Can't be that. So where's the actual tapestry? Is it still in the works? Yes, we already did see it. Nice. The gentle hound was to be safe, and with the king's own finger is fed. And here, it's a guardhouse. Let's take a look. Humble accommodations. Oh, hello, sir. Just thinking very deeply about life there. Right. Comfortable enough place.
A picture. I didn't actually realise it was what it was.
Guardhouse to punishment block. Punishment block? Military punishment. Oh, good grief. Ooh. Ah, right.
Para que le enseñarle, mamá, esto.
For
aquí vamos a salir, me imagino. The exit.
Don't play with our food. I won't.
Pero lo vieron aquí, lo vieron.
Ahí es la salida.
So we're here. Great Hall's here. Cooking area, preparation room. Right, so this is the general area where they would cook and have their way, and then when the time came, they would bring all that food. Floor's a bit wibblety-wobblety. But generally, this is where people had their merrymaking and labour. I can imagine the nice smell of meats and fruit and fresh fish and herbs. That's right. I'm gonna tell you off for picking your nose on duty, son. Ooh, heck, I should probably stop picking my nose on duty. Alright, if that really is historically accurate, they would have had a wide variety of nice spices from the trades. My days, brambles are literally coming in. I can literally pick some of the ones just beyond the barbed wire. Good grief.